you'd call it? It's for your kind of, it's not your herm or
aloe vera stuff.
My aloe.
the aloe vera stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
my aloe vera stuff. Yeah. So I'm really excited. $100 in retail sales in 2 weeks, and I didn't spend a cent on advertising, so my return on investment is just phenomenal. I mean, yeah, I spent my own personal time, building the links between the Google Plus page, business page, and the website, and making sure they linked okay, and putting up good content and stuff, and learning a few things. But yeah, just for that little bit of time of education and stuff, 169 unique views to my website, which has pushed my authority up, and $100 in sales, and I'm like, I'm liking this.
Awesome. And is that from blogging and on Google Plus, did you say?
Yeah, it's just from putting up good content on my website.
Yep.
Like, I've gone over my website and I've installed some plugins on my website. Like, I want to make my aloe vera website my authority website for the aloe vera business. So I've gone to back to my website, and I've tweaked it, I've cleaned it up, I've set up I've checked the smushed the images and tidied up the blogs and put in some call to actions and some lead capture pages and stuff like that on it, and some good quality content about the products that I sell and my business and what it's about. And I did a Google Plus business page that was named exactly the same as the website, and I suggested those two up, and they're both linked. So and I hooked up Google Analytics to my Google Plus business page and my website as well, and that's how I got these stats. That's how I got these tracking stats. And yeah, and I just played around. When I did a blog post on my website, I would post that onto Google Plus, and I would connect with people on Google Plus. I would go around and say hi to people. When new people started following me on Google Plus, I would say thank you and great to connect with you. I just basically doing some attraction marketing on Google Plus.
Awesome. Perfect.
And it's worked really well.
Good. Great to hear, Sandra. Good work. Good on you. Good. Well, it's good to be here, guys. It's good to be here. I have absolutely no agenda for being here today whatsoever, I assure you. I literally just wanted to touch base and see how everyone's doing. So, how everyone's getting on. So, I mean, Robbie, what's the plan of action? Is it just kind of a share? Is it everybody just kind of... go for it, guys.
Yeah, normally every second week I'm working on having guest speakers, and the other weeks is just social get-together and chat how people are going. But this is one of our chat weeks, but we have a guest speaker on.
Good. A spontaneous guest speaker. I've got to say, I worked on a workshop. I was doing a workshop with Jay last night until like 11:30 UK time. So I was very, very froggy this morning, and I only remembered about 11 o'clock, but I promised I'd be on. But I would always bend over backwards to be here with you guys. There's loads happening, guys, at the moment with regards to what we're doing, the SFM. You've heard it all before. You've heard it on the Founders Call. Some of you would have heard it on my coffee calls, stuff like that, Momentum Day, I'm sure. But freaking hell, it's mental at the moment. It's mental in a really, really good, exciting way. We are producing the best results we've ever done. The quality of new members coming through the system is the best it has ever been. The new member experience, Jay, like I said, Jay and I did a workshop, the orientation call every Wednesday. I do the first half, Jay does the second half. The feedback, the sharing, and really the quality of the new members coming through, and the experience is just awesome, guys. Conversion rates at the moment, upgrading to full member, going on to Elite, and then going on to Digital Experts Academy product line is the highest it's ever been. I'm seeing member sales come through for, in all honesty, members I don't even recognise a name. And that's very unusual for me, because I am have a freakish memory with names. I'm really good with names. And there's names coming through that I don't even recognise who are bringing sales in, who are just getting on with the system, using it to its full potential and bringing sales in, which is just awesome. It's just great. It really, really, really is. The events are awesome at the moment. The last Momentum Day we just had was brilliant, as you've all seen on social media. We've got a Gold and Platinum coming up in June. We've got some really good numbers for that already, and I'm going to push it big over the next couple of weeks. For the Sydney Momentum Day, I mean, I always said to Robbie that my target was around about 30, and we had 7 months to get to 30. I believe that we are already over 30. So that's awesome. So massive hats off for all of you guys who have obviously signed up for the Momentum Day, and there will be obviously the rest of you coming on in due course over the coming months. It's going to be an awesome event. We've got the Momentum Day on the Friday, we've got the Gold Saturday, Sunday, and we also have the Platinum on the Monday and Tuesday. Okay, so it's a 5-day event in theory for those who it's relevant to. Momentum on the Friday, Gold Saturday, Sunday, and a Platinum Monday and Tuesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, isn't it? 3 days Platinum?
No, we're only doing 2 day. Yeah, we're only doing 2-day Platinum now.
Right.
The first 2-day Platinum event we're going to do is in June. Basically, what we've done is we've taken over, and this is something Jay and I have been working on now for the last little while, and finally agreed it properly in principle not last Monday, the Monday before when he was over here in London. Was that last Monday? I can't remember. Yeah, last Monday or the Monday before, one of the two. And we're now doing all of the Platinum fulfillment in-house, which is awesome. For all of the guys who are positioned at Platinum and above, it's awesome because Jay is running all of the branding. We've hired an internal graphic designer who's going to be working with all of our Platinum members on a one-to-one basis to get their website set up bespoke purely for them, their interests, their hobbies, working on a one-to-one basis, Q&A, everything, so she can really design the best looking website for that particular member. And she's going to be coming on a Platinum event. The first one we're going to be doing is June, so don't get me wrong, there is definitely a bit of beta testing going on as well. But we just, in honesty, and I'm a really honest guy, you know, we weren't impressed with the quality of what we were getting from the Platinum, bearing in mind we were paying a huge amount of money for what we were getting within the Platinum website, the branding workshop and all of that kind of stuff. And we've been working on it for quite a long time, and the realization that with the experience we already have internally, especially with Jay and our tech team and Natalie, who used to work with Jay at Pro, we can do a much better job in-house, So don't get me wrong, we're still going through obviously the beta and learning on it, and June is going to be our first kind of test run on it. But we're excited, and we know that we can do a much better job. So yeah, so as far as Australia, I mean, I'm going to be coming a week or so early. In November, we've got a Momentum Day on Friday, Gold Saturday, Sunday. Guy and Ilan will be coming over, and we'll obviously have the full team, Jay and everybody for the whole time. But Jay will be doing the Platinum on the Monday and Tuesday. Which is awesome. I think Stu, I mean, I'm going to be staying for probably 4 to 6 weeks. I think Stu's plan is to stay for the best part of 6 weeks as well. And Jay, I have no idea. I mean, those guys just do obviously what they want to anyway, which is awesome. So yeah, it's really exciting times, guys. I've recruited in the last couple of weeks a new lad to come in and take a lot of pressure off me on the front end, which gives me the opportunity to oversee the front end a lot better. Rather than being in it, I can be on it, if that kind of makes sense. Yeah. So already I've set out targets, which to be fair have been really flimsy over the last little while. I've set out targets with the front end team of what I want to achieve from 15th of May to 15th of June. And it just means I can keep really on top of it. Because we are typically over in this side of the world, we are slowly moving into what is normally a slightly quieter time of year. We had like 2 or 3 days of sunshine last week, and already the sales dropped a little bit because in the UK, people don't want to be on the phone. People don't want to do anything. If the sun comes out, we want to open the barbecue because we may only have 2 weeks of that opportunity per year. So in the UK, everyone just goes a bit crazy. So when you get into summer months, again, it's just natural. It's natural. So then we can save it up over the kind of 4 or 6 weeks over summer. September, October, November are always our biggest months in the industry. So again, like I said, without really going on and on, and I really don't want to hijack this call and take over because it's not the purpose of me being here. But it's it's just really good times. Stu and Jay are on form. They are in the best place. I've known Stuart for 15 years, but I've worked with him for over 5 years now. He is in the best place I've ever seen him, regardless of how much he used to earn and how many cars he used to have and how many women he used to have over his arm. He is in the best place he has ever been. He is just flying high. The more you see him on social media, is a good insight into how he's feeling. If he's doing fun videos, quirky, short videos, photos taking a mick out of himself and all of that kind of stuff, straight away that says Stu's in a great place. I promise you. He's just on form. Jay as well. Jay is just absolutely the man. The results coming in, the team, the energy, the community, social media. We've just launched properly the new community as well, which is great. So we just got rid of a load of the old kind of deadwood in the old community so we can really start the new community. I believe, and I'm not ignorant to not believe that the Facebook is probably always going to be the main port of social contact. Absolutely. We all know that. Everybody's on Facebook most days, every day. So we know Facebook is always going to be, especially for your group as an example. I mean, it's a great group. So Facebook's always going to be kind of the pinnacle of social media, but the community is just an extra added little bonus for especially our new members coming through. And we've got half a dozen kind of more experienced members who have been with us a long time, who are often in there helping out the new members. So it's just a little bonus. But I also understand Facebook's always kind of going to be number one. So guys, like I say, I have no written points that I wanted to cover this morning. I have no agenda to hijack this call. I really, just off the top of my tongue, thinking of some things which are going well for us at the moment. And in honesty, it's everything. The new video series, again, don't go asking me analytics and all of that kind of stuff because I don't have the answers. But all I can say is over the last 2 to 3 weeks since we properly launched a new video series, it's converting the highest it has ever done. From an application perspective, we are converting like 60, I don't know, I could be wrong, but 60 to kind of 65% of apps straight into new member at 197 or 297. A lot of the time when my guys are doing app conversations, yeah, there might be a couple of questions, but it's normally just a confidence. They want to speak to somebody, okay? They just want to make sure that we are a real business and we're not robots. So I speak to somebody, yeah, okay, great, I'll just finish module 1 and I'll upgrade later on. I'll upgrade in 4 days when I get paid or whatever the circumstance may be. So now, as far as timing, guys, now is just the time. If any of you are sat on the fence, if any of you have been sitting on the fence, now is the time to absolutely run with it, because it is the best it's ever been. It's as simple as that. And it's awesome. And I'm excited for all of you, and I'm excited for us. I'm excited for the events. I'm excited for everything. It's just brilliant. It's absolutely awesome. We're all on cloud 9 at the moment, and it's you guys, it's the members, it's the community, it's the social media interaction we have, it's all of that stuff which really makes it what it is, and that really comes down to the quality of the community that we are building here. It's brilliant, and you guys are kind of top of that with what you do every week. We are all so proud of what you guys do and what you guys achieve and what Robbie does here. I mean, Robbie works his nuts off for all of you guys to make sure this happens every week, the communication, the updates. He's just awesome. It's just awesome. So I personally, as you know, I personally can't wait to get over to Australia. I'm itching, but I can't wait to meet all of you guys and spend some time with all of you guys because, quite frankly, there's nobody else in our community right now who deserves it more. So we're going to have a lot of fun, okay? We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm speaking to Robbie after the Mastermind call this morning because I need his help on just a couple of bits just to nail down on the event. But it's going to be a lot of fun. So if you guys are able to stay there for the duration, wherever you may be positioned geographically, but also within the product line, if you're just attending the Momentum Day, I would really request, if you can, you've got months to make it happen, to probably stay on the Thursday night so you can get a good night rest and get up on a Friday morning, but also ideally stay on a Friday night. It's not every day you get to meet us and vice versa, so for the sake of a couple of nights, let's just have fun, guys, because we are going to have fun. I run away with the bar tabs and all of our events, so stick close to me and we'll have a lot of fun. We'll have lots of food, lots of social time, photos, videos, testimonials. It's a great opportunity for you guys to bulk your blogs out big time. All right?
Yep.
Robbie, that's kind of it, mate. I can't really think of what else I can just ramble on about right now. So you guys crack on, and I'm just here. I'm just listening in, and I'll participate where I can. So I don't know. So if it's, yeah, you crack on.
Has anyone got any questions they want to ask Martyn while he's on the line?
Uh-oh. Everyone's muted out as well, which I see.
No, I'm just unmuting them now.
Oh, yeah.
So if anyone wants to talk...
Robbie, put the poor guy on the spot.
Yeah.
I'm never on the spot. Jay's the worst. Jay throws me under a bus, like, all the time. Whenever we'll do like a black hangout, and I'll get a text message from Jay at literally 6:58, 2 minutes before the black hangout starts. And Jay would be like, oh, I really don't feel very well, can you take it? And I'm like, oh, man, I have no idea. But somehow I managed to fill an hour. I can talk. And talk.
We know.
And talk. Yeah, and talk. So I'm very rarely put on the spot. And if I don't know the answer, I'll just tell you. So, yeah, if anybody's got any questions, anything anybody wants from me, per se, or necessarily, fire away. It's what we're here for. I want to help you guys as much as I can. Or not.
No one wants to ask you anything.
Well, guys, talk to me. This is a completely interactive mastermind for you guys. Like I said, I'm not a facilitator. I'm just here with Robbie and all of you. I'm one of you. I'm an honorary Aussie. So I mean, if you can update us on what's happening, what it is you're working on, and if there's any direction that any of us can provide as far as our community here, as far as our group. You've all joined today, so let's get something out.
Oh, actually, yeah, Martyn. I was in the back office, the SFM back office earlier on this evening, and I was looking at my SFM notifications, and I was reading something in the notifications there about Aweber automation. The SFM back office and Aweber are going fully automated. Do you know anything about that?
In long and short of it, no, I don't, but yes, I do. I know that Stu and Jay, I mean, they're currently in Miami. They've got Christian down there as well, Christian Beer. Stu is working on. Stu's working on. What's the terminology I want to use here that will make sense to myself? He's working on changing the way that it currently is to make it automated for you guys, to make the Aweber setup way easier. What he also wants to do is to really go through a very detailed training, kind of coaching program to teach all of you guys how to broadcast properly. Okay? Because the whole purpose of the Six-Figure Mentors, Christian made a point, we were on a hangout yesterday, Christian made the point that why don't we do all the broadcasting for all of our members? And we all, I mean, quite straight away, I jumped up and the other guys jumped up as well. And the whole purpose of our business here is to provide you guys with as many as, if not all of the tools and resources for you guys to go out there and ultimately do it yourselves rather than us doing it for you. We're not a push-button system. So what we're working on at the moment is to really teach you guys to broadcast to the best of your ability to your list. But that also ties aside with what we're doing with Aweber. So the long and short of it, no, I don't know the answer to your full question here, Sandra, because I'm not privy to a lot of our stuff, so I don't really need to be. But I know the Stu is working on a system with Aweber per se, where the whole setup and the whole automation is going to be made a lot more simple than what it is at the moment. But other than that, I don't know anymore, and I don't think anybody else internally will know anymore, and probably Stuart doesn't know the full story yet. He's just working on it. So it's something that they're masterminding and something that they're trying to put together for all of you guys. But really, the main thing to take from that is that we are working on a full coaching program, a full educational program to really drill down broadcasting, because so many of our members don't, or they worry about it a bit too much, truth be known, but how to reach out and how to build that relationship with their and that's just broadcasting. It's really just being yourselves. But again, that's something we're putting into practice at the moment, especially for our elite members and our elite calls, to really go through some broadcasting coaching. Doesn't really answer your question, Sandra, but
yeah, no, but the broadcast coaching is probably a good idea because that would be really cool. I mean, I've been doing a little bit of teaching broadcasting to myself because since I've been working on the website and Google Plus and focusing on building the LO website as an authority site, I've also been trying to build a list with it in Aweber. And I mean, I'm getting there. I'm building a list. And I've actually taught myself how to broadcast to that list. So I just started with something simple like my blog post. So each time I do a new blog post, I broadcast that out like sort of in a newsletter format to my list, which which was difficult at the time because I had to watch the help videos, but it was fun at the same time. Like, it was frustrating, but it was fun to learn that, but it was really cool. So yeah, I'll be up for the broadcast.
I mean, people tend to worry too much about broadcasting, if the truth be known. It's really just being yourselves. It's just building a relationship as you would if you were to meet somebody while you're walking a dog. It just happens to be virtually. And people do tend to worry about it too much. Some people will relate to you, others won't, and that's just the way it is. Some people will relate to me, but they may relate a lot more to you, Sandra. That's just relationships as we make every day. But what we really want to do is just simplify it for our members to not worry about it so much, and just really give you some pointers and some ideas as to go out there. And like I say, some people unsubscribe and some people will love what you do. That's just what it is. That's marketing, and that's relationship building. Members come in assistant. Some will like me, some won't. Some will love Stu but really don't get Jay. Some will just love Jay but just really not like Stu's bluntness. It's just the way it is. It's relationship building, and broadcasting is absolutely no different. But I suppose it's just how to phrase things. Some people like writing, some people don't. So yeah, so the series that we're putting together at the moment, because Stu is very good at broadcasting, and Jay actually even more so is a very, very good writer, is one of his really, really strong points. So that training is going to be very, very useful, and it's going to be transferable. So for likes of yourself, Sandra, you can implement what you're learning, and it goes down to all of the tools and resources here into your aloe vera. There'll be other members who will be able to put it into their own products, into other stuff they're marketing. It could be into their corporate jobs. It could be anything. It's all transferable skills, which is what we're all about as a business.
Well, that's what I love about the SFM. Is it's all transferable.
Yeah.
I mean, I would never have been able to build this aloe vera business if I hadn't come across the SFM and learnt everything that you guys teach me. And that's why it baffles me sometimes when people get confused and go, well, I have a business and I have products, but now I've joined the SFM, so I've got to promote that business. And I'm like, well, why don't you just use the skills that the SFM are teaching you to, to better the business that you have, and then you can build the SFM business through word of mouth. Well, you can say, well, it was from the tools and resources and training that I've been learning with this fantastic business community that has helped me build, this business to what it is today. And I mean, I do that with my aloe vera business all the time because I'm a member of a group where there are other people involved who sell the same products as I do in the multi-level marketing company. And I mean, a couple of them are now sending me emails and asking me for a link to have a look at the information of the SFM, because they're now interested in what the SFM can do to help them build out their businesses, because they've watched me and I've been able to jump in and help them when they've had a problem with websites or something like that, or Facebook marketing or whatever. I've been able to actually answer questions for them because I've learnt everything from the SFM. Yeah. So now they're actually sending me emails, chasing me for emails on this SFM business community and how it can help them.
Perfect, yeah.
And it's like, so, because I promote the SFM when people ask me, where do you learn this stuff? I go, I'm involved in this fantastic business community. I'm a member. So, I pay my monthly membership fee and I get all these tools, resources. There's all these different people in the community. There's school teachers, there's scientists, there's CEOs, there's doctors, there's everyone there in this business community, and they all have this wealth of knowledge, and that's where I get all this info from. And they're like, really? I'm like, yeah, seriously, really cool.
Good. And that's the beauty of our system, is everybody uses our system for different reasons. Some people just like the community, the networking side of it, the events and getting to know people, but don't actually want to leverage a system. Some people just want the education, which is where it's going to be really relevant, and it's going to take our business and your businesses to the next level. Because what we're working on at the moment is a whole retail side of the Digital Expert Academy. Okay, what that means is that our Digital Expert Academy, Silver, Gold, Platinum and Black, are going to be retail products. Okay, so they will be people can come in and individually purchase the gold product because they want the one-to-one coaching. Nothing to do with the SFM in the community, but it's to retail products. Okay, so it's the coaching to learn how to leverage their own products or their own businesses potentially. I mean, this is what we're working on at the moment, which is just going to take our business and your businesses to the next stratosphere in just a huge way. And again, where you, with the SFM as it is at the moment, you come in at the black and you get the gold and platinum included. Like, it will be completely different. They would have to do it individually. So just, I mean, a black level to get all about would be $40,000 as a retail product. So, I mean, that's all for another day. But I mean, the retail side for just the education of tools and resources, I mean, that's gonna be mega, guys. Absolutely mega. And it's not that long away. Jay is working tirelessly at the moment to make it a reality as soon as possible. And that's gonna be huge. Absolutely huge. So no, also, I mean, how's everybody else? I mean, is it normally such a shy group, such a quiet group? I know you, Aussies. I know you're not. I know you're not a quiet group. I mean, I would love to, if possible, reach out to, I think it's Jody, and I think it might be Jody Faram, who's, if I pronounce that correct, who is, I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure is a relatively new DEA Black Position member. Is that correct, Jody? Is she muted out? Has she got her mic plugged in?
She should be on. She's unmuted.
She's unmuted, but maybe just not synced up for her mic.
Yeah, there, Jody.
No worries. Well, guys, Jody, are you there? Are you able to talk? Don't be shy. We're all family here. No?
No.
Obviously not set up. So, I mean, how's everybody else? I mean, how do we normally do this, Robbie? Are people normally so shy, or do you normally pull people out? Or is it just an open forum?
That's normally open forum, but yeah, the most of the talkers are not on tonight, except Sandra. She's here.
Yeah, just you and Sandra. Yeah, normally. Yeah. I think it's me and Sandra who's filled up 35 minutes now.
Yeah.
I don't know, Ray can be a bit of a talker sometimes.
Hey, I'd like to say hello.
Hey, Laureen, how you doing? Oh, we've lost you. Are you there, Laureen?
Who is that?
Oh, we are losing you.
Lorraine, turn your camera off.
Lorraine, your camera might be taking up the bandwidth, yeah. Lorraine's not out in the outback, is she?
It'll be a bandwidth issue.
Yeah, it will, yeah.
Turn the camera off.
Are you able to turn her camera off?
I'm
Robbie?
trying, but it's not working.
You trying?
Yeah.
I don't think you can.
Hello?
Ah, Lorraine, is that you? That's Nicole. Is that
Oh,
Nicole?
no, hi. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, Nicole. I just thought I'd say hi.
Hey, how you doing, Nicole?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, really good, really good. Are you going back to Israel soon?
Yeah, in about 6 weeks, I think.
Okay, wow. Wow, okay. You looking forward to it, or would you rather stay in Australia?
Yeah, I like living in both countries. They're completely different. So, yeah, I'm happy anywhere, really.
Good, good. Have you managed to mix it up yet, so you're able to come to the event in November?
I am still working on it because, yeah, because I'm thinking in my head it's going to happen, but I can't actually book it. But I'm trying to go with the power of my thoughts.
Yep, good. So I like
So we'll see. Yeah, because I just had a baby recently, so it's about trying to figure all that out and getting back and forward. But if I can, I'll definitely be there. I'm really upset that I can't make it, actually.
Bummer, a bummer. Well, massive congratulations on the baby. Is it a little girl or a boy?
Girl.
Girl, how old now?
5 months.
5 months. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, she's really cute.
Nice, nice. So it's my girl's 4th birthday next Tuesday. Little lady. She's got a big birthday party and all that stuff coming up.
Amazing.
Yeah, little madam, little madam.
Happy birthday.
So how are things going with you, Nicole? What's happening with you as far as your business, your offline business, your online business, the SFM? What is it that's happening at the moment?
I've been working really hard just to try to get opt-ins and people to join my list and subscribe, and just I'm trying not to get too overwhelmed at the moment, and just taking my own time and not focusing too much on sales, but just getting people to opt in and to relate to me personally. And yeah, I'm finding it a bit hard, but I just keep working at it and kind of just keep going, really.
Absolutely. So what is it that you're working on to get opt-ins?
Well, I was doing a bit of Facebook marketing,
Okay.
and wasn't having so much luck. So I've actually decided in the last couple of days that I'm going to give, I mean, I've been doing it a few months because I know that they say to only stick at one strategy at a time, but I am actually going to give the YouTube a little bit of a go.
Yeah, we had Tom Breeze on last week talking about pre-roll ads there, Martyn.
Talking about what?
Pre-roll ads on YouTube.
Okay.
So that's the ads that appear before when you go to watch a video, and you can click the skip button. So yeah, we had he spoke for about an hour on that. It was awesome.
Has anyone actually implemented it yet?
I'm in the middle of trying to do it.
That's the thing. You guys, it's awesome. It could be awesome. You could get awesome training every week, but you've got to implement it. You've got to.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've just organised some training with Tom, and I actually did a video to put on YouTube already. So it's just about knowing what you're doing. So I'll you can't just kind of chuck it up there straight away. But yeah, it'll definitely be done very soon.
Good, good.
And
have you got any co-ops or anything going on at the moment? Have you got any group co-ops or anything happening?
No, I'm doing. Well, Tom's doing the pre-roll ads for me. He's doing the whole setup for me. Once I get that going, I'm then going to look at doing a co-op on that with our group.
Excellent.
So I think it's going to go off because with Tom working on it, the pre-roll ads aren't very popular down under. So I think there's lots of opportunity once we get that up and running. We'll get it up and running, tested, and then I'll run the same campaign with the Down Under marketing group as a co-op.
Now, what kind of videos are you able to put the adverts on?
Any video. So
wow,
you can,
really? Because I only ever really see it with sort of music videos, and it's normally big corporate organisations, lending companies, insurance companies, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
you can target market on it.
Yeah, you can actually target a specific video for it to appear in front of. So if you go and look at, for example, make money online, and you do a
we
search
could then
on
target
YouTube
Stuart's videos and put our ad on Stuart's videos.
Yeah. Or the number 1 and 2 ranking videos, you can actually select those videos and say, I'm going to put a pre-roll ad in front of those videos. So if people click on them to watch them, you get the first option to market your stuff to them. You've got to get them to watch past the 5 seconds though. Yeah. But yeah, Tom's got a strategy to do that, and I'm working with it.
I like it, guys. I like it. And it's not something that's being really kind of used at the moment at all.
No.
Everybody's going down the Facebook route. I mean, it is by far bringing in our best results at the moment. But previously, before YouTube changed their algorithm and loads of other different stuff about 12, 14, 15 months ago, YouTube was bringing in better results than Facebook. Then they made some big changes and literally kind of stopped, as an example, Lee and Tammy's business overnight. I mean, they had to completely refocus what they were doing because they were putting a huge impetus into YouTube, which in return was bringing huge results as well, massive results. But I mean, if you were to do some sort of co-op, the best thing to do would be to try and get, let's say, half a dozen of you together and actually put in a healthy budget. And I'm talking about a healthy budget, so you've got a good sustainable amount of money to maintain this kind of pay-per-click, pretty high-end pay-per-click marketing for probably six plus weeks. I mean, that's when really the results are going to, I mean, eventually with regards to traction will be coming through. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's obviously something you guys need to figure out. But, I mean, if you can, you either get a bigger group, but then it gets a little bit awkward, and obviously the profit sharing is going to be lower, or get a smaller group and put in a higher budget.
It's easy. I've got it. I mean, I can do link rotators, so I just set everyone up in a link rotator, and it just goes through each individual as the pricks come through. It's not a problem.
Good. Good. Good.
And yeah, that's what the plan is. I want to get it up and running and tested for myself first, and then I'll run it with the group as a co-op, so that we can stick heaps of money into it, because we're going to have a large group doing it.
Good. Good. You guys are rocking. Awesome. How is Tom Breeze? I haven't spoken to Tom Breeze for ages.
No, it's good. It was awesome on the call last week, because I signed up to his program, and on the first call with him, I just said, we have our weekly calls. Would it be possible for you to come and do a presentation?
Yeah.
He says, yep. You don't ask, you don't get. So yeah, no problem.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
he's a great guy. I like him. He really reminds me of Tom Cruise.
And he also, I wasn't expecting him to share what he did. I was expecting him to talk about, how to produce videos and optimize them correctly. But he come up with this awesome thing. And yeah, everyone on the call just loved it.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Love it.
Yeah.
Superb. Good going, folks. Nicole, thanks for coming out. Thanks, and good on you. Good for all you're doing. Brilliant. Superb. And obviously, good luck with your move back to Israel and all of that stuff.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. And try and get back over to Sydney in November. Make it happen.
Yeah, I will. Or London might be even easier in.
True. Yeah.
I think I could do that a lot easier.
Yeah, absolutely. True. Superb.
Yeah.
So you're going to be in Sydney.
Yeah, I'm going to be in Sydney.
You're
Sorry.
going to be in Sydney.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Good. So what else is happening? Who else is there? Who else isn't shy, Robbie?
Well, we've got a lot of new ones on tonight that I haven't seen on before.
Just trying to think if there's any guys I haven't met. Curtis, are you there? Are you able to talk, Curtis?
Yeah, hello.
Hey, Curtis, how you doing? Yeah, absolutely. Crystal clear, my friend. How you doing?
Yeah, good. I only joined this Mastermind earlier this week, really.
Cool.
So
have we
welcome
spoken
aboard.
before, Curtis?
I think once on would have been a workshop or something.
Okay.
Would have been a few weeks ago.
Okay, brilliant. How are you getting on with things?
Good. I've set up my blog and my website, and I've made my Facebook page. I got myself a couple of thousand likes on it.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
And well, I haven't actually been generating any leads yet. I've just been I've been making everything look pretty.
Yep.
And my mentor basically said to me, yeah, you got to generate leads.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm moving into my first paid kind of Facebook advertising this coming week.
Good.
And so I had a consult with the Satori Prime guys the other day.
Good.
And yeah, got their take on it.
Good. Which part of Australia are you based in, Curtis?
I'm in Perth, so it's really hard for me to kind of tap into all the trainings and stuff live.
It is tough going. I mean, Perth is my favourite place. I love Perth. Absolutely love Perth. But it is tough. I mean, on last night's workshop, as an example, it's 7 p.m. for me, which after a 13-hour day already and training with my new recruit, it's tough going. Then it's kind of middle afternoon for Jay. We've got Malaysian lady on the call. It's like 2 in the morning. We've got Australians at 3 and 4 in the morning. It is really tough. But everything is recorded. At the end of the day, it's your business, so you've got to do what you've got to do. You've got to get onto the live calls, as many of them as you can. If not, they are recorded. You've got to budget your time aside each day, each week to make a reality of what it is you're wanting to achieve here. Connecting with Guy and Ilan, awesome. Where are you positioned at the moment, Curtis?
In terms of, I'm an elite silver.
You are. Perfect, you're elite silver, superb, okie dokie. Excellent, okay, good stuff. I did have a question for you. I can't remember what it was. Have you got registered yet for the Momentum Day in November?
I don't think I'm going to be able to make it from memory.
Okay.
Just November 28th. Yeah, I'll be away.
Okay.
Yeah, because you probably know Craig Adam.
Craig Adam, yeah, I was only with Craig. Is that who you're working with? Is it? Yeah, I was with Craig a couple of weeks ago. He's awesome. Great.
Yeah, so I've been talking with him a lot. So
Brilliant. Oh, I really like Craig. His I mean, I remember this is how freakish my memory is. I remember the first conversation I had with Craig probably over a year ago, and he was kind of fighting to get to the elite silver level. He's now positioned at black. He's bringing in some great results. Really good young guy. He's only 30, something like that. Just really nice. He's just the kind of perfect member that just gets on with things. He's not needy. He doesn't need too much time. He just gets on with things. He's just an action taker. So yeah, you're not only in really good company with Craig, but you're in really good company where you are today. If you've only just joined the Aussie Mastermind group early part of this week, obviously welcome. On behalf of Robbie and everybody's already said it, and everybody else here, you're in a really good company here. I mean, you've got Michael and Ray, who are also based in Perth. We've got some other members who are based in Perth. Obviously, Australia is huge, but out of our whole community, out of almost 1,000 members, the Australian Kiwi group is the most proactive by a human mile. So you are in, really good hands. Absolutely.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, so I suppose my question, I heard you guys were releasing an app for SFM, like for mobile compatibility.
We are,
because I'm a uni student. I'm a uni student, so like watching some of the trainings on the train would be great. The trouble is, I don't think it's mobile compatible.
Okay, the waiver, I mean, the likes, okay, you're talking about the back office?
Yeah.
Okay, no, it probably isn't, and that is something, that we have been wanting to work on for ages. I know our corporate site is mobile friendly, app friendly, kind of mobile friendly. The back office probably isn't, no, and I mean, I can be quite blunt. I mean, I wouldn't want our members to be working through their back office on their phones anyway. I don't even really like our members working on the back office and stuff like that on their iPads. With any internet business, you need to have at least a laptop, in my opinion.
I was just talking about watching some of the trainings, not actually like doing the work.
I mean, it is.
I agree with you because you need a proper computer.
Yeah, you do, absolutely, and it is something that we've been discussing for ages. I know the corporate site, Stuart was really excited because the new corporate site that's gone live is mobile friendly and app friendly, the way that it's all been built. The back office is something that we've discussed loads, but again, as far as kind of prioritising things, it is something they want to do because at the end of the day, it's the internet. We're all global. We're all travelling. Sometimes just to check in on your earnings, as an example, to go into your back office on your phone as you're sat in an airport would be really useful. So I'm fully aware of it. But again, it is something that Marius, especially as far as our tech team, would be working on. It's actually a good point, Curtis. Actually a good point. I'm actually even going to make a note of this. I actually do like it.
Sweet. Yeah, so I've kind of just been like working the ropes with Facebook, learning how to get a page looking nice, linking up landing pages,
good,
all these types of things. But in terms of actually monetizing what I'm doing, do you guys recommend any kind of strategy or path if anyone's been doing Facebook?
Curtis, I mean, I feel like I'm hijacking this call. I mean, I really want other people involved, but really, I mean, for now, you've worked through all the foundations, which is perfect. As Craig has probably said to you, now is your freaking time to get out there and start generating some leads. So what you really need to do is assess a number of different kind of parameters here, i.e., what is it you're wanting to achieve? What is your budget? Okay.
Well, I 300 a month. I was talking to Alana about this. He's saying I can put in $300 a month. I'm expecting not to make anything back on that, and then everything I earn I'll reinvest.
Good.
But my goal is really to just break even for these next 6 months. So, pay off.
Well, as an example, Guy and Elan did. I haven't actually seen the Facebook training, but they did some Facebook training, probably about 3 weeks ago, I think it was. And I've just recruited a new lad to come and work with me. He's a guy called Ashley. And he's a member of ours as well. He doesn't live a million miles away from me. He's a gold position member and has been for a year or so. And he was on that Facebook training, and he set up. Again, reach out to him. He's a great lad. He went through his Facebook training with Guy and Elan, and he put a daily budget, I think, of about $7. Okay, it's a bugger all. In all fairness, it's bugger all. It's about $7 or $10. And he did this just before the Momentum Day, just over 2 weeks ago. I don't think it's been running every day, but I think it's been running majority of the time over the last couple of weeks. On and off, kind of maybe a couple of days missed in over the last couple of weeks. But again, I couldn't tell you how many exactly leads he's brought in. But I mean, he was working with me yesterday, and he said, "Oh, I've had 4 leads this morning. One's just come through now." Over what I'm really trying to get at here, but the last couple of weeks, from a relatively low end Facebook ad, we're talking like $7 a day, which is nothing, guys. He has generated maybe half a dozen apps. I know certainly 3 for sure, but possibly about half a dozen. And he's had 2 or possibly 3 new members come up. I know 1 because 1 was last night, and I remember 1 because it was over the Momentum Day weekend. The one from the Momentum Day weekend has also gone elite. Okay, the one last night is Australian. Yeah, the one that came in through last night actually Skyped me this morning to say that he's Australian. So the nuts and bolts here of what I'm really trying to rabble on about is the fact that he's put a very small budget in, just really testing and tweaking. I don't know, he could have generated whatever, 100 leads, 200 leads. I don't even know how many leads he's brought in, but he's had at least definitely 3 apps. I think it's around about 6 to 7 apps. But he's had definitely 2 new members come through, possibly 3, but definitely 2 new members, and the first new member has gone elite. So we're talking possibly the best part of $1,500 from probably the best part of 100 to maybe $120 worth of marketing.
Now, how do we want to go with follow-up on our leads? Like, this is one question because I've gone through a lot of strategy and stuff with Craig, but with like once we kind of get their email captured, how do we want to stay in contact with them? Because I know a lot of people out there recommend, you know, trying to add them on Facebook or get in touch with them via email and just kind of see where they're at.
Curtis, firstly, holy shit, you were quiet for 40 minutes. Now you're coming out with like the best questions I think I've come across in freaking months. So you've just been saving them up nervously and then just rolling them. Really good questions, by the way, buddy. I mean, it really... Again, like we kind of discussed with Sandra a little while ago, don't worry about it too much. I mean, you can only do what you can do. For now, just bring the leads in. But again, to really give you a proper answer to your question, you can only do what you can do, okay? If your leads don't want to interact with you, you can't force them. But all you can do...
What I'm saying is, though, do you think it's a good idea to kind of, you know, set an ad up in a way where you really encourage them to actually contact you? Kind of start a conversation?
Yes, I mean, for now, for yourself, I would use the system as much as possible, okay? Lee and Tammy and the other guys, they made their hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars from just purely using the system with very, very little interaction. However, having said that, for me, they've also missed out on hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars because they haven't built a relationship with their list and their members, okay? In the nicest possible terms, they could have made a lot more money from what they were bringing in, i.e. upselling, from just doing that little bit more. So from your marketing, just capture their information. Okay, use the system to capture their information. But if you're going down a Facebook route, it's straight away an opportunity to get them to connect with you on Facebook. Okay, so they can get to know you better.
I have one last question, then I'll be done.
No, cool. I just want to give you a bit more on this. When you're doing, especially your live broadcasting, provide as much information as you can about yourself. So it could be your personal websites, could be, if you're happy to do it, your phone number, your email address, your Facebook links, your Instagram. I mean, I love Instagram. I think Instagram is awesome because it's such a unique way to get to know people through their vision, which is really photos. I mean, I love photography, so I love photos. So Instagram is awesome. Facebook is awesome. Emails, Skype, phone numbers. Make yourself look possibly more important than what you are. So for your leads that may or may not be interacting with you, say that here's my number. I've set aside between 6 and 8 o'clock on Thursday evening to spend my time with you guys. So here's my number. Please call me. If I'm on the phone, leave a voicemail, blah, 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 and I will get straight back to you. You're just being authentic. You're providing your time. Okay, you're being really open and honest and authentic to them. Say, look, I'm here. I want to help you. Okay, I want to help you. But more than anything, for now, Curtis, try not to overcomplicate things too much. Just use the system. Okay, just get out there, generate some leads, and let the system, let any apps come through or whatever, let us do all of the graft on your behalf. Let my team do it all for you. However, for you, it's a great opportunity for you to just send them an email and say, hey, it's Curtis here. I see that you've purchased an application. I'm really excited for you. I know the SFM team will follow up with you and answer any questions you have. However, I'm also here to help, so let me know. Just let me know what I can do to help. Okay?
Yes, sweet.
Now, really just use the system as much as possible because, like I said, the system is converting the highest we've ever done. Quite often, members, in the nicest possible way, members can lose sales from trying to do too much. Okay, trying to sell something that you don't know how to sell properly. Okay, trying to answer loads of questions that you don't know the answers to. Getting yourself in a bit of a tizzy. So let my team do all of that. But having said that, going back to what we really started at the beginning of the call an hour ago, like relationship building for you guys is awesome. Dean Ashley and his partner Kim, his wife, his girlfriend, partner Kim, they're really good at building relationships. So he just did a black sale yesterday. He got $8,000. He had a Skype call with Paul the night before. Mark Hayes, I think, has followed up and had also his consultation with Paul. But Dean had already just kind of portrayed himself to be like, I'm a real person. He's a Londoner. He's a real kind of Cockney Londoner. This is me. I love the SFM D. I love the guys. It's awesome. He's now brought in probably a dozen black sales over the last 6 months. He's also doing what Lee and Tammy never did. He reached out to his leads and potential black sales, elite sales, all of it.
Yeah,
He's
sweet.
capitalising on what he has. So, sorry, Curtis, I am talking the talkie. Go for it.
One last question, and because I've seen other people take their different positioning in terms of like market positioning. I saw one person in the community kind of appealed to, housewives looking to earn a bit of money while they're looking after their kids.
Yep.
What would you recommend for someone like me? I mean, I'm a uni student, and I'm just kind of like, I don't want to work a 9-to-5 job. I want to live a travelling lifestyle, this sort of thing.
There you go.
So
You've got it, Curtis.
students.
There's your niche market. Uni students who don't want to work a normal 9-to-5 job, man. That's your market.
Yeah, sweet. And because that's what I'm trying to think. How do I
can relate to them.
Yeah, how do I pitch my kind of like my post? Because at the moment on my Facebook page, I'm kind of just putting inspirational kind of stuff to do with like business and like how you're developing your lifestyle. Things like that. Because I just want to be congruent. That's the main thing. At the same time, I don't want to...
Absolutely, but I think you're also probably overthinking it a little bit more than what you need to. Which is completely understandable. I mean, absolutely, you've got a great niche there. I mean, for anybody else who doesn't know or does know, I mean, Curtis, I can see you as a potential rising star here. I mean, your questions straight away are just the kind of questions I like to deal with, and I want to see you do really, really well. I mean, it's great energy you've got here. You're also probably overthinking it a little bit too much. Like I said before, keep it stupidly simple. Just keep it really simple. Your Facebook posts, all of that kind of stuff. Talk about yourself. Just relate to who's relevant to you. But you'll be amazed. There'll be baby boomers out there who are older than you, but will still relate to you. Who will still see you. I mean, Stuart's target market, who Stuart has made all of his money from, in a nice possible way, over all of the years, aren't from 22, 23-year-old guys when Stu was that particular age driving Porsches. Like, they were kind of 40, 50, 60-year-old people who could relate to Stu because they liked Stu, because they could see some authenticity in what he was providing on the internet compared to all of the other jackasses online who just were complete tools. So for now, just get out there. Just get out there. Generate your first 500,000 leads. Don't overthink it all too much. You've got a great target market. At the same time, right now, you don't just need to pigeonhole. The likes of Marie Santos has been doing it for a long time now. She's in her niche. She's really doing very well from her niche. And she spent a long time building up to be a kind of expert within her particular niche as that kind of stay-at-home mum. For you now, Curtis, I just want to see you get out there and just get out there and make it happen. I mean, Ashley, as an example, brought 2 new members. Let's say he's made $1,500 in the last week or so. Ashley's 23 years old. He's not targeting 23-year-olds. He's just out there targeting a particular audience. But I mean, it's not just 23-year-olds. It's really what I'm trying to get at. That is something you can work on with your authority site and you as an expert within your particular whatever moving forwards. But again, you have straight away people you can relate to.
Yes, right. Time to just go and make some ads, eh?
Yeah, I mean, just go for it. Test and tweak like everybody else. Sandra is like working doggedly on all sorts of stuff, like testing and tweaking her own products and everything. And she's seen results come through that she never really expected. But you've got to test and tweak these kind of things. So with any kind of Facebook ad, you've got to also give it some time. Okay, you can't do it and then give up within a week. You've got to give it some time, because with Facebook it's all about traction, and that traction will come over a period of time.
Yeah, because Alon said you've got to expect that for the first month or so you're really just collecting data more so than, you know,
monetizing. I mean, I would take it to probably 6 weeks. I like 4 to 6 weeks. 4 to 6 weeks is the toughest time. That's when our Facebook marketers will pull out, because they're not able to retire within their first month, because Facebook's so amazing. All they're doing, as Ilan said, is they're collating data, which to a lot of people is not enough. But really, after the first 4 or 6 weeks, after collating the data, that's when the traction is going to hit. And that's when you're going to start getting the sales come through. But a lot of people give up by then and go on to the next potential big thing, and then the next potential big thing, without actually letting the rubber hit the road. If that helps all.
Yeah, no, sweet. In terms of, because I'm thinking about just going the ads straight to a landing page more so than through my website. I reckon that's the way to go, especially since I am just going to be using the system for the most part.
Guys, I'm doing all of the talking here. Does anybody, Robbie, Sandra, anybody else want to share? Yeah, I feel really bad.
Yeah, I'll contribute. That's okay, Curtis. A lot of the guys who are doing pretty well on Facebook, they do just, their ad goes straight through to a landing page, okay? But it's all, their secret is all in how they construct their ad, the type of information they supply with their ad, and then the type of information they supply on their landing page, because these guys know, they keep an eye on market trends, and they follow a lot of Wall Street news and stuff like that, and they know that a lot of Facebook people are just totally over it. They are just a lot of Facebook users are so frustrated with clicking on an ad, then it takes them straight to a sign-up page. The sign-up page gives them nothing except a box to put their name and email in. And they look at it and they go, oh, great, another marketer who wants to bombard my email address. So a lot of the guys who are doing really well, they look at things from a customer's perspective rather than a marketer's perspective. So they look at what they've set up and they think to themselves, now if I knew nothing about marketing, would I opt in here? Or would I look at that and would I be really frustrated and pissed off because some guys interrupted my chat on Facebook?
Yeah, because I'm thinking in terms of how I write the ad, I kind of have like maybe a story, something to kind of engage them with the prospect. Then a call to action in a way that I say, okay, put your email in and I'll try to get in contact with you, and then kind of talk you through the, what's been offered here.
Yeah,
is it worth putting something like that in the ad, the fact that you're encouraging them to send their email? So
well, you need to let them know what they're going through from the ad for. Like, obviously you want them to sign up to a list, and obviously you want to try and get the complimentary 7-day video series to them. So in your ad, it might be good to let them know that that's what they're going to get if they click. If they click through, that's what they're going to get. So that way when they land on your lead capture page, your lead capture page will be congruent with your ad as far as wording goes, and they know that that's where they're going to enter their name and details to get their 7-day complimentary video series set, right? So yeah, and when you've set it up, before you run with it, have a look at it yourself from a customer's point of view, not that hasn't just joined the SFM. Look at it as yourself, your niche student, and put yourself in the shoes of your niche market, your niche customer. Put yourself in your customer's shoes and look at it and go, okay, all right, now if I was somebody on Facebook and I was playing like Farmville, I was chatting with my mates, I was chatting with my girlfriends, and I looked at that ad and I clicked on that ad and it took me through to the lead capture page. Does it give me enough information, and will I be happy to enter my details, or am I going to be pissed off? So once you've got it set, put yourself in your customer's shoes and go through the process and look at it from your customer's eyes, because that's what you need to appeal to, is your customer. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if you were a customer and you wouldn't sign on it and you would be a little bit annoyed about something about it, go back and tweak it and take that annoyance factor out. And a lot of guys, I don't have much success myself personally with lead capture pages on Facebook. I've had more success with leads and sales with my paid marketing by sending them through to a blog post on my website, and in that blog post I'll actually have the call to action and the lead capture page in the actual blog post. So I've been more successful that way, but that's just me, and that could have a lot to do with my target market. So
that's interesting.
Oh, is that Jason?
I really can't hear him.
No, I can't even. Jason, we can't hear you, buddy.
Yeah, I'll type the question in there, Jason.
No, no, not really. Robbie, also for me, I've got to love you and leave you. I've got Ashley calling through on Skype because he's got a problem, and I've also got a guy in Canada who's chasing me, a guy called Grant. So if I get these two if I get these two sorted, Robbie, if we catch up on Skype, maybe 15, 20, something like that.
Yeah, no worries.
Cool. Guys, thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming,
You're all awesome. You're all absolutely awesome. So keep up the good work, and I look forward to hearing from you and coming back and speaking to you all again very, very soon. And if not, seeing you in November. So make it happen, guys. Have a good evening. Cheers, folks.
See you, man.
Thanks for coming.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Jody,
Have a great time.
cheers, guys. Jody, just one thing. I'm not sure if we've connected properly, Jody, because I need to get you into the Black DA Facebook group. That's why I really want to speak to you. So let's catch up. I will ping you over an email, Jody. We'll get you up and running, all the back kind of stuff. So, guys, take it easy. All in. Brilliant.
Thanks. All right. Do we have any more questions?
Robbie?
Yep.
Yeah, now, what do you think about what he said about Lee and Tammy with YouTube?
No, they were doing something different.
Oh, right, okay.
They were, if you go onto YouTube and, you know, when you do your search results, they have an ad at the top.
Okay, got you. Yeah.
They were posting ads there, and I think the link under the ad went straight to lead capture pages. So,
okay.
and I think that they changed that so they weren't allowed to do that. And I think it was the fact that they were also sending them to SFM lead capture pages, which they'd seen a lot of, and it was quite common, so it was all the same thing. And Facebook just said nah, YouTube just says nah, and they changed a few things, but the pre-roll ads are still going all right, and they still allow you to send them through to lead capture pages, I believe.
Okay, interesting. Okay, cool. I was just thinking.
Yeah, but
all right, thanks, Robbie.
and Lee and Tammy aren't doing the pre-roll or weren't doing pre-roll ads. They were just doing in search ads.
Yeah, because then when Martyn Hickey said that, you know, a lot of people change their the way they advertise after 4 to 6 weeks. I mean, I've been doing it for more than that, but then I thought, well, maybe I should give Facebook a bit more of a chance. But I just from the thing with Tom, it just seemed really interesting.
Yeah, well, I would say that too. And the other thing with Facebook, I mean, with YouTube advertising, you're actually getting in front of them with a video, whereas
That's
Facebook,
what I like.
Yeah, Facebook, it's only text. So, you know, I actually think YouTube is the way to go, but that's just my personal opinion.
I guess it depends on you as a person and how you like to communicate. See, I like to be face-to-face almost, so maybe I guess everyone's different, and you have to do what's best for you, and yeah. Exactly.
And, you know, if you're a face-to-face communicator, well, then you come across better because they can actually see you and relate to you more, and they get body language, and they can, you know, you get all the full experience when it's on video, whereas opposed to text, it's all just written.
Yeah. Yeah, and you can only try anywhere. I think with everything, it's like you don't really have a time limit on this kind of thing, and you can just work on it and see how it kind of goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's cool. Does anyone else have any questions?
Is Lani still here?
Yep.
Being a stay-at-home mum isn't boring.
Bet you a lot of stay-at-home mums are just looking for the opportunity to do this sort of thing.
Yeah, because actually, to be honest, if I wasn't doing this, I would probably spend half my time watching TV, and you know what I mean? Like, it actually gives you so much to do. Even though I'm doing a lot with the baby, it's not enough, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, so you can put about as much as you want into this sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Why is Lani silent?
She's got herself muted.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks. Yes, she's very cute. Okay. Yeah, actually, my baby's asleep next to me in the bed, but she sleeps through anything.
All right.
Alright, well, I might go get some dinner, guys.
No worries.
It's 7:20 to 8 for me, so.
Yeah.
It was good hearing from you, actually. I'm glad I actually got in touch. And
it's 20 to 12 for me. Almost midnight. So,
yeah, wow.
Yeah, I think we'll call it a wrap tonight. In 3 weeks' time, we've got Christian Burr, one of the leaders from the leaderboard, coming on. Next week will be another, where we haven't got anyone booked, so it'll be just another normal call. So have a good week, everyone, and we'll catch you next time. Have a good one.
Thank you.
No worries.
Bye.